Yo, what up, though? It's your man, DJ Caveman. We back again. Yeah, the new trifecta in the building. DJ
Yes.
Caveman and IronMonkey talking that shit with Pete
Tri-
until we get a
With-
working title.
yes. Triangle offense.
We're the triangle offense, the three amigos, triple threat,
The
DDP,
DDP.
There's a whole list of names. But anyway, just DJ Caveman in the building, DJ IronMonkey also in the building, and Pete. Yeah, he put a shirt on. When we first came in, he was in here butt naked with the motherfucking baby oil on and shit. He was like, he's like, ready. I was like, Pete, you got to put some clothes on. He was like, you sure? The ladies want to see these shoulders, and I'm like, come on, man. You way too glistening for the cameras right now.
Like he's working the fields.
Yeah.
With the, I don't like calling it a wife beater. Like, that's a horrible name.
Yes.
And if you call it an A shirt, ain't nobody know what the fuck you talking about.
I call it
wearing a big Atlanta Braves A shirt. Man, Atlanta Braves for.
All right,
but
so fair enough. I do call it an A-neck because I didn't like calling it a wife beater, so I was like, all right, that's what I go with. So if they don't know, they don't know, whichever. But
yeah, life goes on.
Yeah. He hit me with the Terry Crews pet pops, and then he was like, I'll go put a shirt on.
Yeah.
I wish I could do the Terry Crews thing. I wish I could do that. That'd be cool.
Oh, man, you just got to practice. You got to just use less shoulders and more pecs so you don't look like you're vibrating and shit.
looking like the stunt man on Man on Fire on Netflix. That's actually a good series.
Very good series. I watched it. Did you watch it, Pete?
I have not. I did get caught up with the series that I was going to present to you guys during the show, or actually before the show. I think you would like it, Daryl. Daul, I'm still trying to feel you out as far as shows, only because it's called Bally Boys. BALI Bally Boys.
Oh no, Deli Boys?
Deli Boys. Sorry, Deli Boys. I'm sorry, I said Bally.
Yeah, I've been on Deli Boys. I already finished season 2.
Oh my bad.
That's definitely a Daoud type show.
Oh, okay. My
Deli
bad.
Boys?
Okay.
That shit is dope.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I'm mad they only had 6 episodes in the second season.
Oh, I just caught on to it, and I'm like, all right, this is a great show. I gotta tell Daryl what to do about it. So, okay.
Yeah, Deli Boys is my shit. Deli Boys is my shit.
All right,
go check out Deli Boys, y'all. Okay.
On Hulu.
It's on. Yes. Where is it? It's on Hulu.
Yes, it is. Hulu.
Yeah. What are they? Pakistani?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think I watched like the first season.
Yeah.
Or some of the first season.
I did not know there was a thing until I saw the show. I said, wait, Pakistanis and Indians, they like. It's like that. So I did a little bit of research. I'm like, oh, did not know that. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to everybody in the chats on Facebook and the YouTube and Twitch as well. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the what do you call this thing? A QR code, the little box over here above my head. You know what I mean? And hit that bell so you always get get notified when we are on the air. And then you can also go check out all the clips and all the archive shows on Cable Entertainment TV on YouTube. Make sure you hit the live tab though, because that's where all the shows are. Because we do them live. It's live podcasting. We don't make all our mistakes and then fucking, edit that shit. And shout out to everybody who be editing their podcast, because we were editing the podcast in one of these iterations, and that shit used to take forever. And so everybody who's out here editing their content, especially like podcasts and shit, like y'all are the real MVPs, because like editing video and podcasting and shit, man, and like it's different than editing music. Like I like editing music, but like editing videos, like nah, because it's like even like you got to be like perfect with the transitions, and then video is just a bigger format file, and
listen, man, we just do it live.
Yeah, we keep it live.
Say with our chest, and if anything, it's archivable. So me saying how my Knicks was gonna play it like this for the playoffs, it's on the record.
Nobody remembers that, man. You just started wearing that Knicks shit. You've been wearing Wu-Tang shit all season. You know what I mean? Just because it was Knicks colors, and now you want to come with all your Knicks gear because the Knicks is in the finals.
Hold on.
Man.
Wait, hold on.
Here it
Hold
comes.
on.
Here it comes.
Oh
Right,
man,
so,
There we go.
but wait, it's in the symbol of the Knicks logo. Cut it out, man. Cut it out. Look, come on, cut it out,
he's out here
man.
doing his best Spike Lee impression right now.
Come on, boy. Well, I
Nah,
don't
you
have
know
the
what? No,
glasses.
shout out to the Knicks, man. Shout out to the Knicks. That was the biggest Knicks fan I know. Him and his brother, man. Your brother was online talking hella cat shit, dog.
Oh yeah, we're the yin and yang of Knicks fans. Like he takes it personal.
He was
Me,
on
I'm
his
like,
Stephen
look,
A. He was getting his Stephen A. Smith on, dog.
but you know what? Shout out to the Spurs, man.
Yeah,
Out here,
shit.
out here. What?
Yo, where's my
That,
Spurs? I actually got a pair of Spurs somewhere. I tried to find them. I couldn't find them this morning.
You
I
got
got
you have legit
actual
Spurs.
man, for my boots, man. You can't have cowboy boots without Spurs.
Nah,
Shout out to
Daryl
my
does have
man.
real deal Spurs.
Shout out to my
But you
man.
know what?
Shout out to my man Kenny, aka Black, passed away. You know what I mean? Rest easy, bro. But he gave me the fucking he gave me the Spurs. I got him somewhere. I don't break them out too often because you go places with the Spurs on without a horse. You kind of.
Nah, but if anything, they wanna run back that NBA Cup that we beat them in mid-season. And I told y'all, and we like Daryl was saying, y'all could go back and watch our old shows. And I was saying, making it to the NBA Cup to a lot of people is bullshit. But I was like, look, the Spurs made it, not the Spurs. Last year it was the Pacers. They made it to that NBA Cup finals. And they made it to the NBA finals. So what it does is it prepares you for competition and what you're gonna do when the chips are on the table. And then on top of it, it was like a college style tournament where it's one and done. Once you get after the round robins and shit like that, there's only one game. But this is a 4-game this is a best out of 7 series, so it's different. My thing is all right, cool. Shout out to the Spurs, absolutely no hate. Shout out to my boy Luca, a fellow.
Oh yeah, shout out to Luca. He's a real deal Spurs fan since the Admiral.
He's a real, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So like he goes back with Sean Elliott and all of them. So shout out to him. I respect real deal Spurs fans. Like those new age fans that only like in the Spurs, they hate on the Knicks. Fuck y'all. Get a life. Like, come on, man. Move on. Like, let somebody be happy. Stop trying to yuck out young. Like the fuck. But you know what? I respect the Spurs. As time went on, I respect Tim Duncan's game, even though he was like dry bread. But everybody can't be Kevin Garnett. You know what I mean? So some people just go out, do their job, and keep their mouth shut. You know what I mean? They don't complain like, fuck this job, I don't want to be here. Nah, some people just go out, do their job, go about their business. So shout out to Tim Duncan. But anytime you ask somebody who's their favorite Spur, they all say Ginobili.
Yo, because Ginobili used to dunk on motherfuckers like Richard Jefferson, dog, and he was only like 6'2", and he used to
came off the bench.
Yeah, he came off the bench, and he used to come off the bench and just bang on dudes, and then go sit back, like score his low 20 point, 15, 18 points, and then go sit down.
Like
ain't nobody say Tony. Ain't nobody say Tony Parker, Bruce Bowen. Ain't nobody saying them motherfuckers. You barely hear David Robinson.
Tim Duncan was my favorite Spur. To me, Tim Duncan is the best power forward in the history of NBA basketball.
Mine was the Admiral.
Low key, I don't really like the Spurs like that. Like, yeah, I respect them. But favorite player, I don't know. Sean Elliott, maybe.
Hey, listen, what I will say is that
straight up and down shot.
The Spurs are always tough when they make it to the finals. I don't think they've been to a finals and lost. Like I want to say every time they've been to the finals recently.
Okay, fair enough. Yes.
But in the last, when they were on their run, they would go like every couple years and they would win. Like I don't remember them going to like back-to-back finals. They like go to a finals win. They're not.
No, there was every other year.
Yeah,
no, there was like every other year.
Yes.
But I think that the key matchup for me in this series is going to be whoever's guarding Wemby. Like, do the Spurs do the Knicks have enough guys that can just like contain Wemby and like give up those fouls without getting Cat in foul trouble? Because I think they definitely need
Josh Hart.
They need Cat to have like they need him to be like Battle Cat, not Kramer in this series, man.
Yeah, they might put Josh Hart and use him like how they was using Caruso with the Thunder. So
yeah. But also,
Wemby
got to have games too. Wemby he'll have a game where he's like scoring like 33 with like 20 rebounds and like 8 assists and 9 blocks, and then he'll have a game like Chet that in this game we had like 4 points and got dunked on and shit. And you're like, how?
Mm-hmm.
This is right. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? It is
Pete,
what it
who's
is.
your favorite cricket team? I'm just
my favorite. Okay, I was like, wait, what? I was gonna say though, I think we broke the record, so I don't think this episode will be making money off this episode. I think we broke the record.
All right.
I was laughing because I was counting. Because I was like, the first one, I was like, oh, there it is. There's the first mark, and then the next.
I have to get a shot. I have to get a shot clock. I gotta get a shot clock for my
know, right?
All right, I got 3 more seconds before I can say the F word.
This is what happens. This is what happens with live podcasting. Though. That's why when you edit your podcast, you could take all that stuff out, right, and then leave it in. But hey, listen, we give it to you raw.
Yeah. Oh boy.
You know.
Sorry.
Nah, I was gonna say, yeah, no pause, but then I know where you're gonna go with that.
No, I was gonna go ODB, but I didn't want to sing.
Okay. That part.
I like it raw. You gotta hit him with the Richard Cheese version.
Oh boy. Oh, damn.
Hey, we are already out of the car.
I was about to say that.
Pete, how was your week, man? What did you get into this week? Tell us, where are you in the world right now, Pete? Because, you're taking time out to be a regular guest. You're going to have to start telling us.
Yeah, you look like you got that Brady background. You got that Brady background like he's with the Brady Bunch and shit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
you got the fireplace over there and shit. Big screen TV in the back with a piano and shit.
Oh, my
Johnny
God,
Mathis playing in the background.
No, I'm in Rhode Island, and I just had to do the background because we have a tournament today. So I didn't a Pokemon tournament, so I was like getting the kids' decks ready and stuff, and I was like, oh crap, I'm not gonna finish this, so it's a little messy. So,
Pokemon cards everywhere.
Basically, yeah.
You don't want to show off the rare cards in the back, making people extra jumpy to break into your shit, huh?
I thought about you yesterday, Pete. I was delivering the mail. I had to do like a certified letter, so I had to knock on this dude's door or whatever. Yeah. And he had a laundry hamper full of Pokemon cards outside on his porch, just getting destroyed. And I was like, damn, there's probably a couple good cards in there.
I'm saying,
just took out all the good cards and just put the rest of them shits out on the trash.
That's probably what he did. That's probably what he did because
I mean, when I tell you, there's probably like 200-300 cards in there, just in a regular laundry hamper. Just
oh wow.
You know what though? It was probably like a full deck of like Tony Pena cards, like for baseball card collectors. Like
he's in the Hall of Fame though.
Yeah, I think he is.
All right, then Pete Incaviglia. You used to get a lot of Pete. You used to get a lot of Pete Incaviglia from the Phillies. Anytime you buy a pack of cards, you always used to get a Pete Incaviglia card. I don't know why, but that was probably the level of Pokemon cards out there. That or this guy was on some low key. Hey kids, I got some candy. Like,
nah. It was a young dude, and his house smelled like cats when he opened his door.
Again. It'd be young dudes too that be on that kind of creepy ass time. You don't know nowadays. Nowadays, you gotta be careful. Hey kids, I got some Pokemon cards, and they looking through the stack, and I said, "Oh shit, I see one. Gotcha." You make sure to put one good card in the middle, like in the bottom, so they had to dig through. So when they go through, they get that one. Oh shit, make them extra curious. Maybe I can find another one and grab them, pull them in the house. I don't know. I should have put that on the dude, but.
Yeah, like that's weird that you even went that far with the story. Like you got a whole scenario, dog. What you got going on at your crib, man?
No, I got kids, and I'm very mindful of the creeps that walk the streets, or have Pokemon card in a hamper outside their house like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
Yeah, it was weird. But, that sounds weird.
I'm just mindful of those kind of things. I'm a very trusting person, but I'm very mindful of these kind of things. I'm like. Maybe he's not on that kind of time, but what if he is?
Shout out to Angela in the Facebook chat, by the way. What up, Angela? She one of the bartenders at the Flapper Club. You know what I mean? And
All right. Shout out to bartenders and the bar backs of the world. Bar backs are necessary. I tell you what.
We don't have any bar backs at our club, actually.
Nah. Either way, you need some. Some that work a 14-hour day shift followed by an 11-day shift, and make sure you got enough fruit, ice, everything that you need. Seamlessly.
PSA.
Walking through the crowds and shit.
PSA.
Bar back lives matter, dog.
Yes, yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
You got real animated there. You were like, you were a little bit of PTSD. Walking.
Some people
touch through these people. They don't want to fucking move out the way. I got beer in my hand, bitch. Get out the way.
You don't see me carrying this motherfucking ice. And then you yelling at the bartender waiting for your Henny, but you not let me get to the bar with the Henny.
Sorry.
You should wear like a flashing light.
Nah. I get
you just blinding motherfuckers the whole time when you walking through the club.
I get my respect. No, that's one thing that's one thing I really don't worry about. I get my respect on the most part. Like it's only when I'm behind the bar and it's certain nights, and I don't want to, highlight a certain race or a certain event. But there's certain events when I'm behind the bar, they get aggressive. They be grabbing me, like yo, can you get me a Henny? No, I'm not a bartender. The fuck you doing back there? I learned not to pay attention to them. Don't take it personal. They just thirsty.
So, I mean...
They get aggressive. Aggressive.
Unfortunately, being aggressive, yes. But so they think you're a bartender. Isn't that somewhat of a compliment in there?
Yeah, but motherfucker, don't grab me.
Okay, fair enough. Obviously, yes.
Yeah, the grabbing is a little bit aggressive.
Mind you, I'm a man. I've seen them do it to female bartenders. And I had to be, slap dudes' hands or be like, yo, man, chill. Fuck that shit. Nah, wait for it. Give her a minute. What do you need? No, I just need this. So what I'll do is, just to calm them, I'll get them a water. Give them a water. Look, water's for free. Just calm down. Give her a second. Oh, all right. Bet. How much I owe you? Nah, just leave it in your tip. That's it.
Nice.
Know what I mean? You get a free water. It's probably like $5. Leave a tip. $2. It's still less than half price. Just calm the fuck down. Wait for your shit.
You are a better person than me. That would be the time where I would be able to say, hey, jujitsu works and it's not going to get me in trouble.
Nah. Conflict resolution.
De-escalation.
Listen, conflict resolution and de-escalation has many forms. Yes. Some of them are more hands-on than others. This is still de-escalating the situation. I'm just doing it with a more tangible approach, if you will.
I love that.
You gotta relax.
Because now they're gonna
gotta do nothing. Then you hit him with the skippity paps, bang, bang, bang. He goes away.
Either
way, the threat has been removed from the club.
In the era of where you see mad chicks dancing, but they already got their phone set up so they could dance on camera. So now if they're dancing on camera and I slap a dude, he can't take that shit lightly. He can't go out like that. He's not gonna just walk away. It don't end like that. It's going to escalate.
You only slapping him once, or you got to slap him in a very strategic space, man. You got to come to class, man.
He's on camera getting slapped. Yeah. You can't.
I told him he had to get the fuck out. He said, fuck you. Then I said, fuck you. And then he made an aggressive move towards me, as you can see on the camera, officer, and I slapped the fire out of him. And then removed him from the club.
But mind you,
as someone who bounced for a handful of years, almost a decade, like there's levels to conflict resolution. As the security guard, as the bar back, you probably have to take a different approach. You know what I mean? But from a security standpoint, like you only got like one chance before I gotta, like, you know what I mean, or maybe two. Yeah. But you see the videos now where it's like, come on, man, go about your business. Come on, man, it's time to go. Like tomorrow's another day. And they want to fight. They want to fight you. So sometimes you just got to give the people what they want, which is a punch in the mouth.
Yeah. Now, mind you, no, I do have to get physical every now and then. So there was an incident where a dude tried to, like, he was trying to yoke up a girl. I was like, yo, man, chill. Then he tried to turn and swing on me. I ducked and instantly had him in a full Nelson. I was like, come on, man, you don't want to do this. I'm like, come on, man, just chill the fuck out. I'm going to let you go, but you just need to chill the fuck out. So I let him go. Motherfucker tried to kick me, so I slapped his leg and I had him in a leg lock. And I was like, come on, man, chill the fuck out, man. Like, I'm not the one. Like, yeah, IronMonkey and all of that stuff is cute and everything, but there's training behind it all. So I don't like to get physical, but when I do, it's, you know, precision. It's not like a big fight. I'm not going to try to brawl with him and overpower him or knock him out. No, just chill the fuck out. Security came and they took him out. They did their job.
That's the bar back level.
Yes.
And then security came and carried him the fuck out. That's the tangible hands-on method.
There was another time I had to kick some dude down some stairs, and I'm not going to talk about that because I don't know how.
Wow.
Kick the dead square in his chest. But, you know.
Probably still has dreams about that, man. Because, I mean, you're not the tallest dude in the world. So, like, getting kicked down the stairs by a short cat, by a short dude. Like, you gotta dream about that shit.
Wait,
like,
I hope the 10 minutes passed and I said the fuck just now.
When I first started bouncing, the dude that was training me got beat down by like 6 Guatemalans and they threw him down a flight of stairs. And then one day he quit. Or he got fired. I don't really know.
Yeah, this is not the life for me, B.
Hey, sometimes it's not, man. Like, I had to get out of that shit, man. I was like, one summer I was fighting every weekend with people. Like, why you come to the strip club to fight, bro? You know what I mean? Like, the strip club is not for fighting. The strip club is for looking at pretty women, naked women, have a couple drinks, watch the game, spend some money, be festive, go home. Like, it's not about coming in, seeing a dude you don't like, and then trying to like set it off in the club. Like, come on, man.
Yo, is he looking at my girl? Like, like what? None of these girls are your girls.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Like it's weird the type of shit that happens. Like when people start fighting in the strip club, I'm always like, why?
Yeah.
Like, is it not enough like naked women in here to like keep your attention off beef?
Yeah.
No. But like, why you got to disrespect? He talking to my girl though.
Nah, there's no reason. Like, yo, look around, dog. Like, we can fight outside later, but right now I'm trying to get this lap dance or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I'm working on something, and you mad that I'm with the girl that you want to be. Like, just wait your turn.
Yo, just because she gave you a lap dance doesn't mean that's your girl, B.
She's not really your girlfriend. This is the land of make believe. I wish more people would understand that this is the land of make believe. Also, this goes for the ladies too. Ladies, don't go to the strip club looking for your boyfriend or your husband or some shit.
Yes.
If his location says he's at the strippy, just wait until he gets home. You got the location. Take a screenshot. Don't show up to the strip club causing a ruckus.
Nah, because he tried to say that his friend had his phone.
No. Hold on though. But also, secondly, if you got beef with a chick in the club, don't come to the club trying to fight that chick. She's at work. Yeah. So, like, you know what I mean? Wait till after, because you fucking up the night when you come into the strip club to fight. You going to any club to fight or a restaurant or whatever. You fucking up the night because you can't like have fun for a couple minutes. You can fight at the gas station or some shit outside the club. You don't got to fight in the club and fuck it up. Plus,
take it to the Waffle House.
You fuck around like you got to remember that some of these chicks are volatile individuals anyway. You know what I mean? They don't play with by the same rules, and now you done fucked around because you got problems because this stripper, your boyfriend is contacting this stripper or whatever, and now you come to the club to try to fight her, and you get thumped by a fucking naked chick, and now you got to go home knowing that you got beat up by a chick who had on no clothes, and you might have a stiletto print in your forehead.
That's yeah.
Well, look,
stop fucking up the parties. It's about to be summertime. Motherfuckers is out here already acting wild. You know what I mean? And we need to calm this shit down. It's not even officially summer yet. And motherfuckers is already out here starting shit and fighting and shooting each other and all kinds of shit. Strong pivot though. Pete.
Yes.
What was the sonic boom yesterday? Is it aliens? I know you know.
It was a meteor.
For those who are new to the show, Pete is a man of many talents.
I don't know.
You know, he's an international man of mystery, and he has access to things that no regular person has access to because of the nature of his profession.
Profession. That's a good one. Yeah, it's better.
And so, you know, is it aliens?
No, man.
Okay, the sonic boom that happened yesterday over like the East Coast, from like Rhode Island to Boston, Connecticut to Boston.
Apparently it was a meteor. It was 3 meters in width that came in through the atmosphere. I forgot how fast it was recorded, but it was fast enough to cause
75,000 miles per hour.
Yeah, that it burned up. I don't even think it had a solid impact. I think it like just burned up just enough to cause that sonic boom because of the speed of sound that it was traveling. It was traveling faster than the speed of sound. That's what it was. So it was just a meteor, basically. That's what's been reported. I'd have to go over and talk to some people to see if that was what truly happened.
Yeah, there's 2 things though about that. Number one, how come there was no real like heads up that there's a meteor approaching? Because why would they report that? Number one, because it might, spawn hysteria. People, oh my God, and they start scrambling, going to their fallout shelters and shit like that. But then it's like, even with that, like, there's no real image of it.
Yes, those questions came up.
So, like, yeah, you're telling us that's what it was after the fact, and you're not showing any images of it.
Right.
Where did it land? Did it cause any damage?
Yes.
That's the speed. Yeah, everybody heard the sound and the range of where people heard it, and then what it felt like. But where is it?
Yes.
So that shit must have been loud. I kind of wish I was there to hear it, because for it to have like for so many people across like hundreds of miles, we're all like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it had to be so loud. But also, I told Christina Ernie, Christina Ern, I don't really know how you say her last name, Channel 10, was a lady out there, that it was definitely aliens, and she didn't disagree with me.
The question
was like, because every alien invasion movie starts with like some weird meteor. It crashes to Earth. You know what I mean? It's like a spaceship of some kind. You know what I mean?
No, it's valid.
Dog.
And that's what happened.
That's why they don't know where it went, because when they hit the atmosphere, it's scattered. So now we got alien cells somewhere all over.
Like in the movie Attack the Block, it took one female to have the males and the pheromones to reproduce. But then there's a lot of people that smoke heavy weed and do a lot of different drugs, and don't really have a sense of the world around them, where conspiracy theories can easily rule their world.
Right. I feel like you're attacking me right now, Doc.
No. I'm just saying in general. No.
It's definitely aliens, man. And Pete didn't deny that there wasn't aliens. And I don't want it to be aliens, because it's going to be a wrap for us if it is aliens.
It's You brought up some questions that I want to.
It's Wemby's people coming in for Game 1 of the finals.
Oh Jesus!
Oh yeah! We here now. We here now. Let's go Wemby.
Let's go Wemby. Watch, there's gonna be mad tall dudes in the stands at Game 1.
Oh man!
All pretending to speak French.
Man! It's the Knicks versus the Monstars, huh? From Space Jams. Is that what it is? Yeah. And then they got the big beefy one, setting picks for Wemby. Like, that's what's happening.
Everybody on the Spurs is gonna have an out of body experience in one of those games, and watch. It's gonna be like,
and again,
like, yo, this dude never did this shit in the season. Now he's doing all this crazy shit.
Finger roll from half court. Oh my god! Like, the fuck?
It's gonna look like NBA jams.
Yeah,
great game.
Somersault dunks.
Yeah, man. Straight, Space Jam shit, man. Yeah, Monstars. Tall ass motherfucker. It's actually Sean Bradley. No, it's Wemby. Oh man, get the fuck out of here with that shit,
Yo,
man.
speaking of like, conspiracy theories, let's get into this movie, man.
All right.
We're having a very loose show today. Let's get into this movie.
Okay.
Pete's first movie choice. You know what I mean? Pete, tell us about your movie choice, man. What did you choose? Why did you choose it? You know what I mean?
The Matrix, starring Keanu Reeves and Carrie-Anne Moss and Lawrence Fishburne. No, I picked this because, well, you guys had this as an option, and I was like, oh, this actually is a really good one that I liked. The reason why I picked it was because when it first premiered, for whatever reason, I was drawn to this movie not just because of the martial arts aspect about it, but also kind of the themes behind it, the religious themes behind it, and also the kind of philosophical themes behind it as far as identity and reality and such. So that was a big reason why I picked it. It has many, themes with that, and it resonated with me. Some people, apparently it took them 2 or 3 times to get it. I'm like, guys, this is not that deep. Like, it's deep, but it's not that deep. You got to watch it 3 times. Like, I got it, the first time I watch it. I don't know what was going on there, but I like the fusion of the old school martial arts kind of being modernized, and like I said, the religious themes with the number 3, the ship's name, the name of the characters, some of the things that they portrayed, like the ending where, spoiler alert if you have not seen this, which if you haven't, oh well.
Yo, this shit came out in 1999, bro. Like, if
I'm just saying,
shit, you don't even.
I'm just saying, it's a disclaimer. I'm just saying, where Neo rises, that's kind of like, the ascension type of thing, or a representation of the ascension of Jesus Christ, and many themes that went along with the movie. And one of those big themes being the Matrix, like, how we perceive reality in a different way, and what really is reality. What do we quantify as reality as humans and such? So, it just played on a lot of themes, and then of course the martial arts. That's just me. I just love martial arts, and I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, you guys would probably know this. Cinematically, wasn't this the first time we ever saw like stop motion like that, like the way that they recorded the way that the slow motion with like the million cameras and like the
Camera pan.
Yeah, I think this is the first time we saw that kind of new technology, if you would. So all of that coupled with Keanu Reeves playing, once again, a very stoic character who's just lost, and he did that very well. And Lawrence Fishburne always being a guiding person, not just as a character, but as an actor, I thought was a great synergy. And Carrie-Anne Moss being, that kind of character who's kind of trapped in that ether while trying to decide, go one way versus another, love and duty and such. I thought that was pretty cool. And the protagonist, Mr. Agent Smith, representing kind of like the system and how the individual versus the system type of thing. That little theme was going on there. I thought everyone did a great job with the movie. So for me, I mean, I gave that movie, especially the time, a really high, like 4.783, just because it resonated with me so much on many different levels. So yeah, that might have been a long-winded response to those questions, but that was, I hope that encapsulated everything that, as far as a review.
Okay. So what was your percentage?
I said 4.783.
All right. I see you're drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, get on board, baby.
All right.
Come on, man. You surrounded by unrelated twins right now. You know what I mean? Me and Pete had the same birthday.
Yeah. I'm sandwiched in the middle, so I'm getting teamed up. But I'm used to being the middle child, so it is what it is. So with this movie, this was one of those movies that came out. Now, part of my week, I was watching a bunch of other movies that came out around the same time, if not before it, like Lawnmower Man. What's the other one that I watched? there's a couple other ones. I watch so many shows and shit, like I forget about some of them. But Johnny Mnemonic was one of them. So
Mm.
when this came out, I was a little bit slow getting on board. Where I didn't watch it in the main theaters. I ended up watching it at the Four Seasons in East Providence back in the day, where it was like $1 to go watch the movie. So number one, I wanted to wait because, and I didn't really talk to people about it because I wanted to watch it for myself. Number one. Number two, I don't want Nerd Boy behind me like, oh yeah, and right behind me as
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching the movie. So as I'm watching the movies, nobody's really there, right? Maybe like three, four other people. They probably saw it like 5 times either way. So when I watched it, I loved it. Not just for the cinematic parts like Pete talked about. Shout out to the Wachowskis. Back in
Wachowski
the day,
brothers. Yep.
they used to be the brothers, but then I guess they transitioned, and I didn't really follow up on where they're at in life right now. But respectfully, just gonna call them the Wachowskis,
Yes. Yeah.
right? So that cinematic style was dope. The other thing about it too was is that the themes that it touched on, because even nowadays, some people say that we live in a simulation, especially with social media and how everything is digitalized, right? The idea of a computer program trying to take people offline and live in the real world, Zion, and see what it is in front of you, where the Matrix was really just a simulation distraction, and to let people feel like they're the illusion, like the song "Roll Roll Roll Your Boat," because that was one of the things that I kept thinking about when I was watching the movie, how life is but a dream, but really this is what it is. So people get caught up, especially nowadays,
Yep.
in social media and what's digitalized with their avatars and who they present themselves as online. But when it comes to actually dealing with people on a people level, they can't connect. There's a total disconnect because it's different from what's going on in the Matrix. So what's really real? Like you had stated, Pete. So this is a movie again with the casting. Um, with Keanu Reeves, it threw me off because it's kind of like Johnny Mnemonic, but just in a different sense. Even though like this other source material was from Terminator, that was the other movie that I was trying to remember.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's a whole nother conversation Daryl might touch base on. I don't want to steal his thunder like how the Spurs did.
Oh, jeez.
Um, so I'm not gonna go that route. So in short, this is one of those movies that is a great watch on multiple levels. Even if you just want to watch it as like an action movie and not really get deep into the whole religious aspect of it, you could just watch it as an action movie and see the different cinematography and different stylings.
Mm-hmm.
Um, then you could just watch it as karate movie, and how things are portrayed that way. So for me, this movie is just a solid 5.00. For me,
Fair enough.
because the relatability, the relevance,
Yep.
and the fact that you could rewatch it
Mm-hmm.
over and over and over, and then get different things from it. You know, and this is just part one. Um, so I just it was a perfect movie for me. I loved it.
Nice.
So
Yeah, so that's two. Is that 2 5s in a row for you, man? Dude, you gave something else a 5 the other day.
No, he
yeah, I
came
forgot.
close. I don't think he gave it 5. I think he came pretty close.
Yeah, yeah. I don't.
Man, I gotta start writing this shit down, dog. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
somebody, we need somebody to just write stuff down for us so we don't forget that shit. Because we got there's a bunch of us in
Pete, Pete
our
can
mid
archive
forties,
that.
I can argue
over here, mid to late, as I've been told, mid to late 40s.
I'm on the back nine
But
of
anyway,
my 40s.
the Matrix. Before we get into the actually after we get into the Matrix, I gotta remember to acknowledge some shit.
Hmm.
All right, so the Matrix. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start with my rating. It's a perfect movie for me. Uh,
Hmm.
5.000.
See, there you go.
But here's why. Like at the time, right? It was 1999, right? I'm living in Detroit. Whatever the movie comes out, I don't see it in the theater. I see it. Wait, did I see it in the theater? I might have saw it in the theater, but I bought it on VHS.
Oh wow!
Yeah, as I date myself. I bought it on VHS, and at the time, I had my TV hooked up to like the shelf system with the speakers and the bass and all this shit, man.
Oh, nice.
And the way the movie opens up with the way that they did like the soundtrack for the action, where she's running across the top of the buildings and shit, and the gunfights, and then the huge gunfight scene in the middle towards the end where they go to save Morpheus and shit, is like heat level action, man. Like, and it's like stuff that we had never seen before. Bullet time and like the slow-mo like filming and how they did all that with all the cameras and like the amount of like early CGI that still kind of holds up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like it all still holds up. Even watching it now, 15, 20 years later, it still looks good. You know what I mean? It doesn't look terrible. You can see that it's a green screen on some of the shit, but it's like even the scene where like the helicopter hits the building and it ripples out and fucking explodes and shit. Like it was like very like Michael Bay type action sequences, but like without taking away from the storyline. And I was like, man, this movie is great. And then finding out, like, then you start to read about like the back stuff, and you see the other movies and the cartoon series and all the things that went into the Matrix universe, and you realize that like, guys like Fishburne and Keanu Reeves, and originally Will Smith was supposed to play the Neo character, turned that shit down.
Yes.
To do Wild West.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn. But I think that Keanu Reeves was like perfectly casted for that role too.
Yes, definitely.
Like he was believable in that role, like as like the nerd guy who, you know what I mean, his life is kind of like in shambles, but now he has like a purpose, but he doesn't really believe in that purpose and shit like that. All of those things. And then like finding out that it may or may not be based, it's never been proven in court. But if you read the book, The Third Eye by Sophia Stewart, where she had a lawsuit 30 years ago claiming that her books were the source material for both the Matrix and the Terminator movies. And then when you read the books, basically like the Neo character and the I can't remember his name, John Carter characters are the same character. John Connors, they're the same character. And the stories are relatively the same, where it's man versus machine, futuristic, utopia type. It's just in the Matrix, it's more computer generated programs like AI, and now in the Terminator, it's actual robotic machines. You know what I mean? But shout out to James Cameron and the Wachowskis for putting together great products either way. The case was never settled. She was sold for like $2.5 billion at one point, just based on the amount of money that the franchise has made. But yeah, man, overall, like the whole series, like, and it was one of those movies where every single movie, even the new Matrix movie that came out a couple years ago, The Resurrection, it was hokey, but it was still very solid. You know what I mean? Like, and you don't really get that in a movie series like that. Like, even like the Predator movies, like Predator 1 was trash. Predator 2 is the one that, not Predator 1, Aliens 1, like original Alien, garbage, but it was filmed in the 70s. Aliens 2 filmed in the 80s, way better. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then they get the Aliens versus Predator, and the Predator movie. The first Predator movie was great. Second Predator movie, when he's in New York, not so good. You know what I mean? But Badlands, amazing. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes.
They had some whack movies.
There's so many movie series that have like, they either do too many films or it's like up and down. First movie great, second movie trash, or first movie trash, second movie great. You know what I mean? Even Bad Boys. You know what I mean? Like that first Bad Boys was, but the second Bad Boys I could watch every day.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But then the third Bad Boys, but the new one that just came out with old ass Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, that shit was all right. You know, so you know, shout out to The Matrix, one of my favorite films. I probably watched it 150 times, dog. Like literally, like it was on repeat until they stole my VCR out of my house one time.
Oh
while I was out for the weekend, I was more devastated that they stole my VCR. They didn't steal the TV because I had one of them big ass Sony Trinitron joints.
Yes.
the 3-man lift.
Wait, was yours a flat screen? Was yours?
It was a flat screen, but it had the big back, dog.
Back,
like,
yeah.
200. Like the dude was like, I was like, yo. He was like, you know what? Like how I got the TV was even like wild. He was like, I was like, he goes, yo, you know anybody looking for a TV? I got this TV for sale. I was like, I'm looking for a TV. He was like, if you can carry it out of here, it's yours. And I was like, for real? He was like, yeah. He was like, if you can carry it to your car, I'll help you carry it in your house.
I
looked around. He had a little dolly. He didn't say I couldn't use it. And I wheeled that bitch out to my shit, and he helped me carry that shit in my house. Nobody stole that TV. They stole everything around the TV. Shelf system, VCR, like, yeah, he stole like a bunch of little like shit out of my crib, shoes and shit.
But not the TV.
They probably tried to lift that TV and was like, nah, fuck this shit. We don't need this TV, dog.
I ain't blowing an O-ring on this.
You know. But yeah, man, shout out to The Matrix. You know, it's a 5-level movie for me. Great job, Pete. Pulling out first movie out the gate gets 2 5s.
That's good.
If anything, this is the last time the Knicks made it to the finals too, back in '99. So it's a timely movie too.
Oh shit! Yo, shout out to what was the dude? He had the big block towards down the end for the Spurs. I didn't watch the game. I just been looking at the highlights. But it was very
Cornette,
the white dude. Yeah, Cornette. He had that Tayshaun Prince level block in the game that I think
against Augustine.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody that's making big defensive plays in the NBA. When's the first game? When's game 1?
Wednesday.
All right, so we got a couple days. You know what I mean? I know you're already riding with the Knicks. You know, I'm a root for the Knicks.
Skippy.
I'm a root for the Knicks, but my money's going on the Spurs. And Spurs in 7. I think that I think that they'll cover. I just want to see. I want to see the league change, and I think that the league will change even if the Knicks win, because they're gonna need to do it with like the point guard big man combo. You know what I mean? And I think we got two. Like we got to get back. Like the big man has changed, right? But like I still think that every team needs a legitimate big man and a guard that can score. It's what the Pistons need. You know, Duran is good, but Duran's not a offensive like scoring threat right now. So unless he you know what I mean, like he's got to go work on his game and get better offensively, and then the Pistons will be like a real deal formidable threat. The game's got to get back to that, man. Like I don't know, I miss big men in the game.
Nah, see, this is one thing that I kind of agreed, and I was saying this before, like long time ago, and Reggie Miller brought it up in the broadcast last night. What's very key to a lot of NBA teams is having the veteran on the team, even if he's at the end of the bench, because that's why I said a couple of years ago, probably the best thing that Detroit could do for themselves is get somebody like Draymond Green, right?
Oh, for sure. I agree.
Have him at the end of the bench because he will help out Duran. Not just that, but he will also help out Cunningham in the leadership role because he's been there. So I don't want to cure y'all ills, but that is always key on any solid NBA team is having, even though like Tristan Thompson retired yesterday, right? He's probably better known for with Kardashian he cheated on and who he cheated on with, you know? I think he probably cheated on one of them with Jordan Woods, who's ironically, I think, with Cat right now. You see? So either way, all that bullshit aside, I really don't care for that off the court shit. But either way, it's always good to have a veteran on your team. So having even what's it call it? Biasmo Bismarck or whatever his name is, 15-year vet at the end of the Spurs bench. Yeah, he might be a scrub, but he will still bust me and you on a one-on-one. You know what I mean? But either way, all that aside, he's helping out Wemby, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
And the team keep it together, especially for that game 7. You know, somebody like Cornette, white dude got like he might be a scrub, he got the block, but he's contributing. He probably played a minute and 45 seconds.
Yeah, but it was impactful, and that's what teams think. That's what I see. That's kind of what I want to see the game go back to. You know what I mean? I don't want to see kids like fucking just chucking up threes like the mid range. This is going to be a series where like there's a lot of guys that use the mid range game. They get to the bucket. They play defense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like this is, and it's the Knicks, and the Knicks in the finals is only good for the NBA because it's New York. You know what I mean? It's the biggest market,
and that's why I'm saying Knicks in 6. You know, because
not just because it rhymes.
not just because it rhymes, right? But it's actually winning at home. You know what I mean? So if we win it, yeah, we can win, which I'm going for no matter what. You know, Knicks in 4.
If the Knicks win,
Knicks in 4 maybe, right? Even better. I mean, because we're still winning at home. That is the key. Is to win at home.
Shout out to Knicks fans for not setting their city on fire when they won the Eastern Conference a couple weeks ago, man. They was out there like they wasn't like causing no real strange like messes or none of that shit. And
but I get it.
I was impressed.
I get it, but a lot of those fans, like, I feel like they're just there for the viral moment, you know? Because see, me as a Knicks fan, and this is where, you know, and I've said this a couple of weeks ago, I'm healed because I used to get bullied for being a Knicks fan. I mean, oh, your team fucking sucks. Yeah, I know we suck. Well, suck my dick. I mean, fuck on my face. All right? People just always in my face about how, where's your team at? Why are you talking about my team and your team is always at home? Like, I get it. So, like, with my brother, he's lashing back now. Right? I get it. I get it. I 100% get it. And I'm not even trying to cure him from that. You know what I mean? Me, personally, my choice and the path that I chose, which I'm not saying is any better, is saying, you know what? That's cool. You can say whatever you want. We haven't won anything yet. And that's the reality of it all.
Yeah, but if they win, I just want you to know that as your friend and your brother, I'm fully expecting you to go full Stephen A. Smith if the Knicks win the title. Anything less is not going to be acceptable in my book because you've been sitting quiet for a minute.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
I have to agree
like
with that
we're gonna give you like 10 minutes to
unadulterated,
to just uninterrupted, like because you're gonna need to get that off your chest if the Knicks win the shit. Like I only expect a couple things to happen if the Knicks win the title.
Listen,
Stephen A. Smith's gonna go crazy. Spike Lee's gonna go crazy. My phone's gonna ring, and you're gonna be on the other end. Like I told you. And then 10 minutes on the pod of you just getting it all, like they're telling everybody.
Thinking about next season.
Back, all that shit.
You thinking about next season?
You know,
repeating. No, real talk though, because yeah, I've been a very humble fan, and I've been very respectful. And my thing is you know what? When you're up, it really shows who your real character is. Because yeah, it'll be easy for me to do that, but I think my goal is to just be happy with it, be thankful, but still, I don't want to get ahead of myself because we still have 4 more wins to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just get your speech ready is what I'm saying. You got to have your speech on standby.
Oh yeah. Talking about the different lineups that we used to have back in the day with dudes on 10, like half our team was on 10-day contracts. Like, oh my God. Like thinking that Isaiah Thomas would turn it around, thinking Lenny Wilkins would turn it around, thinking that, you know, oh my God, Phil Jackson. Oh my God. Going to games and seeing Phil Jackson sleeping. I went to like 3 Knicks games and I seen Phil Jackson sleeping. And then after halftime, he's gone. He's disappeared. Like, come on, man. Like, thinking that we're going to get LeBron and all this kind of stuff. Thinking that we're going to get KD and Kyrie. Oh, my God. Thinking that we're going to get Zion. End up with RJ Barrett. Oh my God! Don't want to trade R.J. Barrett and Quincy Grimes to get another good player. Oh my God! Listen.
I mean, if you would have known that all you had to do was draft the full Villanova roster a couple years ago to get to the finals, like you probably would have did that shit already. You know what I mean? But nobody knows.
The one thing that I would stand firm on is that even in the online chats, I used to like rag on people that always wanted the Knicks to lose on purpose to get a better draft pick. I'm gonna get a draft pick for what? So we can get a Cle Anthony Earl or whatever his name is early. Like that. Listen, just because you get a high draft pick doesn't guarantee a good player. Winning besets winning. So let's go out with a winning mentality. Winning breeds winning. So let's focus on winning. Stop fucking focusing on superstars. Oh, we could get this and we could get that. Yeah, we had Anthony Hardaway. Yeah, we had Lamar Odom. I don't think he ever played the game, but we had Steve Francis for a bit. Like, come on now. Just because you have big names.
Melo. You know what I mean?
We had Melo.
Yeah, Darko.
Did we?
You did. He played like 4 seasons for the Knicks.
Now he didn't even play mind you, he didn't play a full official season with the Knicks where they didn't even print a jersey for him, an official league jersey. So in order for me to get that Darko jersey for you to wear, the medium-sized Darko jersey for you to wear as part of our bet, I have to custom make that shirt. That's how much of a Knick that he was not a Knick.
Oh,
know what I mean?
Hey, but he got stats though. He got stats. You can pull them up. Darko stats with the Knicks.
He got minutes, yeah.
Yeah, he got whole stat lines, man. He averaged like 6 and 2.
Did he?
Yeah.
6 and 2. 6 minutes and 2 fouls.
He was a better Knick than he was a Piston.
Oh my gosh.
No, he had real deal stats with the Pistons. Cut it off. 6 and 2. That's 6. He had 6 minutes and 2 fouls. That's his stat line for the Knicks.
He did fuck around and get a ring with the Pistons though, and that makes me mad. But
anyways, so
Leo, let's so we got the movie 2 5s and a 4.783 from Pete, The Matrix. Next
you wrote that down?
He's right. He's right. He did write it down.
Okay. Threw me off. No. I thought there was a glitch in the Matrix. I'm like, wait, did I?
I mean, I remembered it, but I didn't. I did also write it down just in case.
You did? Okay. All right.
That's what I was like. Wait.
I take notes over here sometimes when I'm working on shit. I be taking notes. I'm running the chats. You know what I mean? I'm doing multitasking over here. Multitasking.
Because I saw you writing stuff down. That's why I questioned it rather than just.
Shout out to Ben Santos in the Facebook chat.
Ben.
Steven DeBanca's in the chat right now. What up, though? There's some people in there. Shout out to everybody in the all the chats right now. Yo, so real quick, yesterday I had a poll that not a lot of people voted in about the most elite flavor of Cheez-Its, and I just want to let everybody know that white cheddar Cheez-Its did not win the poll, in my opinion. The most elite flavor of Cheez-Its.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's why we friends. This motherfucker got the white cheddar Cheez-Its.
Wait, hold on. Now, mind you, this came out of the blue. Number one, I didn't even know you had the poll, and I'm
obviously
not even going to pause that.
Unpause.
But still, like out of the blue, you see how the props just work themselves out. That's why I was like, wait, hold the hell no, this dude ain't talking about. And then when you said the white cheddar, I'm like,
white cheddar Cheez-Its. White cheddar Cheez-Its unfortunately lost to extra toasty Cheez-Its.
Some dry shits.
Yeah, that the people have spoken. And extra toasty Cheez-Its are the more elite flavor than white cheddar Cheez-Its. However, original flavored Cheez-Its got 0 votes. So
seriously?
we already know. 0. Why?
Wow.
Pete, you like the original Cheez-Its, Peter?
Yes, I do. I will stand on that.
I fuck with the OG Cheez-Its too, but white cheddar is my shit though.
White cheddar is my shit. No, because look, I think a lot of those people that voted in that thing was extra Mortal Kombat fans, so they voted for the Toasties.
Oh my gosh. You spun that around just to do that.
Got the footwork. Got the footwork like Jalen Brunson on that one.
Oh man.
Mm.
That was actually pretty good. And then I finally got my flash drive. This supposedly is an 8 terabyte flash drive, solid state. I haven't plugged it in yet to see, but it was only like $50. And I was like, yeah, for $50, I'm gonna get this bitch. Because if it's really 8 terabytes on here, man,
that's
crazy.
Welcome to the Terra Dome. But 8
terabytes on that?
It says 8 terabytes. The paper.
How much you pay for it, man? How much you pay for that?
It was like $50.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
And welcome to the Terra Dome.
Wait, can you see it?
Yeah.
8 terabytes.
8 terabytes. Oh shit!
Hey, wait! Hold on. We don't have sponsorship from them yet, man. Label out.
There's no name on here.
Okay.
Well, you just had the cheese itself, so I mean, we.
Yeah, right.
Well, we're hoping for the sponsorship. Gotta put it on the slot.
We need a cheese sponsorship. You know what I mean? For now, I got Nilla cookies. Still,
there we go.
There's so many Nilla cookies in here, dog. Like,
wait, are they both Nabisco?
They are.
Yeah,
they are.
Yeah, Nabisco.
No, wait, no. It's Kellogg's that owns this now.
Oh, seriously? Oh, wow.
Yeah, made I guess in Battle Creek, Michigan. Daryl, come on, it's in your neck of the woods. You got to get to work, man.
I'm gonna roll up there. I'm gonna roll up there and talk to those people. Yo,
wait, gotta play like I'm on free stream.
I could have saved $5 on my fucking Mandalorian ticket. I mean, it only cost me $2 to go to the movies though, because I had some credit.
Did you take the bucket with you? I'm trying to get it for free.
Nah.
I'm with Grogu.
But the movie was pretty good. If you haven't seen it, go see The Mandalorian and Grogu. The shit is pretty good, man. Hey, so new segment. Talking about the viral sensation that's been going on forever and it's usually like some terrible threesome, but it's like start bench cut,
Oh yeah. Now the other one is kill something else.
Oh, kill date fuck or something.
Yeah.
Kill fuck.
We're not going. We're not going that route. We're not going.
No. Start bench cut.
What? Start bench cut.
We got to keep it safe over here.
Safe.
But I mean, this is an idea from IronMonkey. So let's you got yours ready? Anybody got this ready, or should I go first? Are we each
you
doing
can
one?
Go first.
All right, go first. I went with supervillains. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna just put them out there, and then I'll get yours, and then I'll tell you what mine's gonna be. So for my supervillains, I went with Thanos. I went with Unicron from the original Transformers, and I went with Vader, obviously. Pete, start bench cut.
No, you gotta go with IronMonkey because I honestly didn't put anything together.
No. Of the three I just mentioned.
No. Which one?
My bad. Oh Jesus. Okay, I apologize. So you said Thanos, you said Vader, and you said Unicron.
All right.
I'm going to start Vader because my son just recently asked me, "Who's your favorite villain?" And I was gonna say Vader, and I looked at him and I said, "Me."
Nice.
And so I'm embracing the darkness era, and I feel like Vader's the one. So I'm starting Vader. I'm going to probably say I'm gonna bench Thanos because Thanos is just he's ridiculous. And I'm cutting Unicron. You're a machine in the end, and you might eat planets, but Thanos can take care of you, and if Vader needs to, he will. So that's my three. I'm starting Vader, benching Thanos, and cutting Unicron.
All right. So I'll work backwards. So I'm cutting because I'm mad that. Let me just make my choices. So cutting Unicron because like Pete was saying, you eat planets, but so does Galactus, and I'm not. I don't know. if I'll put Galactus over Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but either way, I'm gonna bench Thanos because in the movies they kind of smurf him a little bit because like his whole purpose was is to impress the entity, the celestial death.
Yes.
So he wanted to present as much dead bodies to her as like kind of like roses to say, look what I'm bringing you. I'm bringing you gifts. This is what you are. You're death. So I'm bringing you death. So either way, um, and then I'm gonna start, the ultimate dad to keep it on point,
I like it.
because people get to that point. I'm already kind of in that little at the end of the stage of it all where dad is the ultimate bad guy.
Yeah, I'm in
You
it.
know?
Apparently, I'm in it. So yeah.
Yeah, so at that stage where dad is the bad guy, I'm
Yep.
looking out for you, like, yo, what are you doing with your hair? Dad, stop hating on me. Dad's hating on me. No, I'm just asking you a question. What are you doing with your hair? You know? Either way, all that aside. So yeah, Vader's my starter. Dark Overlord dad who birthed the actual force.
Yeah. I like it.
So yeah, that's mine. What do you got there?
Shit, mine's the same, man. I didn't expect us to all have the same start cut.
I got one for
yeah,
y'all.
Vader's my favorite villain of all time.
Okay.
And Thanos is just he's like the cool villain. You know what I mean? But he has he has a little bit of a moral compass in his brain. He is more like a Genghis Khan. And I threw Unicron in there because I like Unicron more than I like Galactus, but I wanted to have something that was like actually absorbing worlds. And I didn't want to use Megatron because
he's not
a very powerful villain. But I wanted to in the realm of the Transformers movie getting re-released for his like 30th anniversary, 40th anniversary. I had to make sure I got some Transformers in there, but Vader. It's always Vader. I've been seeing like the AI things of like if they would have continued the Skywalker story and let Anakin and kept Padme alive and they had their families and shit like as they did in the non-canon books. How that shit would have went, but yeah.
Vader got his own independent release,
and I can't wait for them to do a Vader.
Recently.
I can't wait for them to do just a Vader story. Disney Plus, get to fucking work. We need Vader and we need Vader and we need Thrawn.
Yes, we do need Thrawn. We need Thrawn
and Craven, but we need them all. But yeah.
All right, so I got one real quick. So for the start, bench, and cut. All right, so this one is going to be kind of tough, but all right, let's go candy and snacks, right?
Okay.
So candy-wise, chocolate covered, right? Where it's predominantly chocolate covered, whatever, right? I don't want to run down the list. Versus candy coated. Kind of like Mike and Ike's or even like a hard candy, right? Whatever. Versus, what was the other one that I had? Damn it, I just lost it. See, this is what happened when you're 40 and you're doing a live podcast. What was the other one that I had?
That's why I take notes, man.
Yeah.
You just blew up. Yeah.
And I'll go just straight crunchy.
Okay.
It's
a very vague list.
Oh no, like potato chips, like dry stuff. Potato chips, Cheez-Its, pretzels for some people. Now they could be different flavored pretzels, so it's a different variety. Different flavor of potato chips, different flavor of Cheez-Its, but the hard regular stuff. Granola, if you may. But those. So candy coated, chocolate covered, dry. What do you got?
So for me, those three, it would like depend on the mood almost. Like if I'm in the mood for something crunchy, I'm gonna start that and go So I have to tell that's for being general. I mean, that's it would be a mood for thing for me. Because I like all three, and depending on like what.
Come on, Pete. You gotta make a decision, Pete.
All right, you know what? Circle back to me.
On.
This is
circle back to Pete.
Circle back. All
right, hey, listen, I'll go. Hey, it's always gonna be crunchy first for me, man. Because white cheddar cheese is, and I really have like an affection for Ruffles or ridged plain potato chips and onion dip, or like nachos and cheese, the little fucking Tostitos with the cheese dip or whatever. Yeah, the scoops or the regular OG joints.
The hint of lime is my shit. Woo.
Yeah, I like a salty snack.
Okay.
Then for me, it's gonna be chocolate because me and chocolate have a special
relationship. So you're benching chocolate. I'm
benching chocolate because my go-to is gonna be something like a potato chip, more or less likely.
Okay.
And then it's gonna be like a Reese's cup or something chocolate coated. And then regular candy. Like I don't really eat that much regular candy. Like where it's like maybe like the occasional M&M. Or like I do like M&Ms, or like right now, like my should have been like Mike and Ike's or fruit snacks. But even like now, I got about 100 packs of fruit snacks at my house that I never eat. So like
those airhead type joints.
Nah, these are actually Welch's fruit snacks. I was in Costco, and my mind was wandering. My mind was wandering, and I had to talk myself down from snacks this time. So I just got in. I got what I was there to get, which was 40 bottles of water for $6.
Easy. All right, so Pete, what you got?
So crunchy. I'm gonna start crunchy because I like hot fries. The Andy Capp's hot fries is like my big thing.
You stripper.
Or barbecue flavored chips, something like that, or pretzels, or so starting that. I'm gonna bench the candy covered because I'm a big fan. I think gummy worms would like fit in there, I would think, or peppermints, or Mike and Ike's. Peppermints. Little start, peppermints.
Okay. Digging in Granny's purse, okay.
Yeah.
You getting some butterscotch, okay.
Right. No, butterscotch. That's a no. That's a no.
I love butterscotch. Okay. Where there's original? Damn,
nah, I'm good.
It's delicious.
Randy, I don't see that dollar. You said I can borrow.
So I will bench candy, and then I'm gonna cut chocolate. Even though I do like Raisinets and Goobers, I can. Those are like movie type things, so it's like I can do without them. So
you eat Goobers, dog?
Yes, I do. Yes,
I
do.
That's like right up there with Snow Caps.
Come on, man.
I don't eat those, but
Snow Caps. I
don't know. That's a whole different thing. That's a whole different thing. But yes, I will eat Goobers or Raisinets depending on what's available. So
I eat Goobers too.
Yeah, so that's my three.
All right, so I'm gonna work backwards as usual. So I'm gonna cut the gummy shit. Like, even though like I like Good and Plenty, even though y'all already said Mike and Ike's and shit, like I like Good and Plenty. I like a Starburst, or sometimes some of them other shits. I don't really go for it. I'm at the age where it should be getting stuck in my teeth. You know what I mean? So I'm like, nah. I'm gonna bench the crunchy shit because I forgot to say, you can put popcorn in there too if you want. Don't really know who's doing that. Should get stuck in my teeth too. Talking about should get stuck in my teeth. But yeah, I like different potato chips. I make my own dip, so chip in a dip is always great. But I'm gonna go with the chocolate covered to start. For me, it's just depending on what kind of chocolate it is and what kind of thing it is. It's gonna be on my charcuterie board. The chocolate covered raisins or the chocolate covered peanuts or walnuts or cashews or whatever they are. I like a nice chocolate colored. So chocolate for me, it gives a sense of indulgence and and plus, the natural enzymes and chemicals in it that releases endorphins, I think it is.
Yeah.
So yeah. So for me, it's a kind of snack.
Word.
So
All right, so that's the Star Bench cut, man. We up against it right now. Shout out to the 63-year-old lady who got arrested with 31 kilos of weed at the airport the other day.
oh damn.
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Yeah, that's it. That's the story.
She was going to the John Forte Memorial.
Yeah. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Follow us on all the social medias and shit. Shout out to everybody in the chat today. We appreciate y'all. Helping us get to 1 million subscribers. We're 0.02% of the way there. 0.002% of the way there.
But we on the way. We on the way. We on the way. Let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks. We on the way.
Let's go Knicks. Knicks and 6.
Knicks and 6, baby.
Smart money's on San Antonio to cover every game. But it's going to be a dope series. It's one that I was going to watch. I don't know if I was going to really watch it with the Thunder in it again, because it would have just been dudes falling all over the floor for the whole game. You got the number one and you would have had the number 1 and number 2 floppers in the NBA, and the number 3 and probably the number 4 floppers, because the whole OKC team just be flopping. But that shit didn't work this time. So shout out to the refs. Obviously, Tony Brothers wasn't on the court.
Shout out to
making
the Spurs.
calls and shit. Shout out to the Spurs. Season start. The final starts on Wednesday. I don't know why they're waiting so many days, but
scheduling for TV. I guess it's going to be on ABC this year solely.
Oh, all right. Good for them.
So no more bouncing around with the streamers.
Next 2 weeks, you know what I mean? I'll be in Rhode Island, so we might all be in the same space for the next two shows. Make sure you check that out, and we'll check y'all on the next one.
Yes. Let's go next.